welcome to Melissa's Home Cooking. It's been 2.5 years since I had a severe stroke. I'm recovering well with still ongoing rehab. It's been a slow progress, but getting better day by day. Trusting God for complete healing in His time. Thanks to all my followers and all of you. Also, a lot of people have been signed up recently for your support. I hope to be able to continue to share more baking and cooking videos with you all, especially helping people with stroke and other disabilities. Today, I'm sharing my first baking video, Weetbix Kiwi Krunch, after 2.5 years since the stroke, using one of New Zealand, Australia's favorite breakfast cereal, Weetbix. Loved by many Kiwis and Aussies. I know my children grow up eating Weetbix. Sometimes it is called Wheat Biscuits, or in the UK, Wheetabix. Weetbix Kiwi Krunch are tasty whole grain biscuits with added dry fruit, chocolate chips, and any other dry fruit you like, even nuts. It's easy and quick to make and great for the lunchbox or afternoon snacks. Also a great way to use up all the Weetbix Crunch in the bottom of your box. It's a special day here today for me as I'm doing this baking with all my stroke survivors friends. Connection, the rehab center that I come every week, twice a week. I've been attending the rehab center Neuro Connection since January this year, and it has helped me to improve my overall strength, stamina and mobility, plus making new friends and having a support network here. All of us are in different stages of our stroke and rehab journey, but we are always here for each other, and it feels like my second home as everyone understands what each of us are going through. To check out the website Neuro Connection if you are wanting more information. We also have a coffee group every 2 weeks after the Friday rehab class, and I've been enjoying coming to it. I have here with me my wonderful friend, Natalie.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I had a stroke 6 years ago now, and I've been attending Neuro Connection for 5 years. I started a coffee group and Facebook group about 5 years ago also, and along with Melissa, this has become my second home. And yeah, please come along and attend our coffee group. It's Friday today and every second Friday from now on, and Auckland Stroke Survivors is our Facebook page. Thank you.
Thanks, Natalie. I also have here with me Tom, the manager of Neuro Connection. Tom's going to share a bit about the breakfast program that he's been involved with.
Hi everyone, my name is Tom. I've got the privilege of being the manager of Neuro Connection Foundation. I've also got a neurological condition called Guillain-Barré syndrome, which was interesting that how I found Neuro Connection in the first place. So I also volunteer at a primary school to deliver breakfast to underprivileged children. And one of the things we get from Kids Can, we get who are an amazing company who supply us with lots of free food, are Weet-bix. And what we find is that the children don't particularly like Weet-bix very much for breakfast. So I was asking Melissa what we could do to potentially make it more inviting for the children to have Weet-bix for breakfast. So Melissa's been testing these recipes at home, and we're going to have a go at making them today, and if they're successful, then I can maybe perhaps you get the rest of the Breakfast Club group to make more inviting food for the children that they will eat.
Well, let's get started. We have here in front of us 500 grams of butter, 2 cups of sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence, 5 teaspoons of golden syrup, half cup of boiling water, 2.5 teaspoons of baking soda, 5 cups of all-purpose flour that has been saved, 5 teaspoons of baking powder that's been saved, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Then we have the dry ingredients that you can add in, which is 2.5 cups of desiccated coconut, 2.5 cups of chocolate chips, 2.5 cups of cranberry, and we have here 15 of the Weet-bix that's been crushed. Now for variation, you can actually add different dry fruit you like. For example, apricot, dates, sultanas, raisins, even nuts. So let's get the dough making for the next stage. So we're going to do the dough now. So in a mixer, we're going to add in the butter. This is a very big recipe. It will make up to 150 biscuits or more depending on the size. And sugar, oops. And then we're going to mix that in. So we're going to beat this butter and sugar until it's all mixed in. Once it's mixed in, we're going to add in the vanilla essence, the golden syrup, so we're adding in the boiling water. And then the sifted baking soda. More there. And then we're going to add in all the other dry ingredients. We're going to add in the flour. And just reduce the speed so the flour won't get everywhere. So we're going to add in the flour, then the salt as well, and the baking. So now, since the mixer is a bit small, I'm going to move that to a bowl, but we're going to add in the cranberry first and mix it again. So if you have a bigger mixer, you can add all your dried ingredients in, but for this case, because I'm not doing it at home, this mixer is being brought in by one of my physios, so we're going to move that and transfer to bowl. Because it's such a big recipe, actually if you want to, you can divide the recipe into half or quarter, but because there's so many of us, this is a big recipe and it's also great for freezing. I always like to bake more so that I will have extra in the freezer to give away to friends and family, especially when someone needed it or when this. So we're going to add in the rest of the dry ingredient. Because this mixer is a bit small, I'm just going to do half. So that's the coconut. chocolate chips. Oopsie. And we're adding in the Weetbix. I think we have to mix it by hand. Because the mixer is a bit small, I'm just going to mix everything in the mixer. Okay, just mix everything in and then we can start rolling the dough. Okay, so now we're in the third stage where this is all my friends. We are all stroke survivors at different stage of our stroke and rehab journey, and we are all having a coffee group every 2 weeks like Natalie mentioned earlier. So all of these people are going to help me to roll out the dough. It will be good for our functional rehab, waking out our nerve on our hands. So we're going to just take a teaspoon of dough and just going to roll it and put it on the tray. Going to see how everyone do it. So everyone going to start action rolling the dough. Here you go.
We can do meatballs, corners, meat patties or something. Make a lovely meatball.
Transfer here then.
Yeah, to get a tray on, eh?
Right, so now it's all been rolled into balls. We're just going to lightly use a fork and just press them down lightly on the and make sure your oven is heated at 180 degrees Celsius. And we're just going to bake them for 7 minutes, and then we're going to turn the tray around because I haven't used this oven before. It's in our rehab center, so I'm not sure how the oven is like. So we're going to make sure that we bake for 7 minutes, turn the tray around so that we got even baking and the biscuit will look golden and nice. So after about 15 minutes, the biscuits is now cooked. This is Weetbix Kiwi Krunch. The full written recipe will be under the video. So I hope you enjoyed today's baking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I look forward to see you next time.